who's going to be a gorgeous little flower girl? What do you think?
It's hard to judge.
She looks like something that's fallen out of a Christmas tree.
Oh, the finished article won't look like this. You are going to be the most beautiful bridesmaid ever. Well, apart from me. Oh, you're so pretty.
Can't you do something about it?
She's just trying to help.
I'm a country parson who's getting married, not some C-list celebrity.
Well, I'm sure she's going to lose interest by February.
Supposing she builds up a head of steam and gets even more carried away.
Well, I'll have a word if she does.
She could be unstoppable by then.
Oh, I've had a flash of inspiration. Get this. Parasols covered in blossom.
And I could get myself a silk suit with huge dahlias all over it.
Man, what are they like? No idea, have they?
This is really good.
I can do without being patronised, thank you. Especially by someone who thinks I'm some sort of social cripple.
Steph, I've never suggested such a thing.
You could always do that one in pink.
Oh, yeah. Lovely idea. Now, what?
They're on about weddings.
Love is in the air?
I think they're trying to outdo us.
All like it matters.
I hope you're going to be more sociable in the mornings after you've wed Donna.
Why should that matter to you?
Because it'll be my breakfast table you'll be eating at.
We'll be one big happy family.
It's a bit dog-eared.
Yeah, well, I've had it since Carlos and me were going to...
That was a shame, wasn't it, being dumped at the altar?
Mrs. Windsor.
Especially in favour of your sister.
Should we go somewhere else?
No, let's finish our coffee. Even if it does taste like Nat's wee. After all, we are planning the wedding of the year for you, Laurel.
Wedding of the year?
There'll be tasteful entertainments, sumptuous food, not stale buns from a corner shop.
My buns are not stale.
And doves.
Can't we talk?
Why?
Oh, come on, Steph. Can't we be...
Grown up.
Well, yes.
In my experience, that usually means using clever words to cover up what one really feels.
Isn't that a bit cynical?
Call it what you like. We both know this isn't going anywhere, so why waste each other's time pretending that it is?
Hey, look at the time. Let's hope Nicola isn't on the prowl. So, what are you going to do today, then?
I just wanted a word with Steph.
What's up with her?
Oh, nothing. I think she's doing rather well, actually. I think it's Adam's influence.
Well, I'd leave well alone if I was you.
Well, you're probably right, but you can't help losing sleep over your children, no matter how old they are.
No. Wish I had someone to lose sleep over. Aye, right, come on. Let's get mobile.
Oh, are you going to answer that?
Oh, no, it'll be somebody trying to sell me something or asking who I vote for. Come on, leave it, love.
So that's a double room for the 15th. I look forward to seeing you then. Bye-bye.
I've changed my mind about staying. I'm checking out.
Right. I'll make up your bill.
Aren't you going to ask me why?
Bacon was too crispy. Guests are free to come and go as they please.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Steph. I'm not just a guest.
No?
Well, maybe I am. But it's not what I wanted.
Well, I'm sorry that the Grange didn't live up to your expectations, Dr. Forsyth.
And you're the one banging on about people using clever words to hide real feelings? In simple language, I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I enjoy being with you. I wanted to spend more time with you, to be more than just a guest. But you've made it quite plain that isn't going to happen. It must be something I've said or done, but I don't know what. Anyway, me being here isn't going to make either of us happy. I'm going to phone around a few places. If you could put my bag somewhere safe.
What do you want?
See your dad.
Have you got an appointment?
No, of course I've not. Is he in?
You're unbelievable.
What?
You still try to flog them curtains?
So?
So you're going to suck up to my dad like you've been cozying up to me, is that it?
I have not.
Not much.
You know what, forget it. Actually, do you know something? I do need the business, and it hinders my job that's depending on this. But I won't come grovelling to you like in a million years. I'd rather sign on.
I thought it was probably about time we ran over the figures. My accountant wants to know how the business is doing.
Why, don't you trust me?
Well, I told him you were doing a splendid job. If you really want to know, I want an excuse to get out and pretend I was being useful. I thought we might share a bottle of wine while we were at it.
Sorry, Dad, not now.
What's the matter?
One of the guests has decided to leave. It's Adam.
Oh, surely not.
Well, there's his bill if you don't believe me.
No, of course I believe you.
But you're not surprised.
Well, I'm disappointed. You and he seem...
There is no me and him, Dad.
Nonsense. You're always going out together and going out for drinks, going to the cinema.
He's just a guy at a loose end in a strange place. I was convenient. Bit of mindless chatter and a bit of a laugh.
He doesn't strike me as being the sort of chap who'd settle for that.
Precisely. I mean, he ain't gonna hang around here for long, is he? Around me. No. Better that he leaves now.
Doing a bit of shopping for Debbie, are you?
No, it's for our baby, isn't it, Alice?
Yeah. It's not due for a while yet, is it? Yeah, well, no point leaving things till the last minute. Some people don't like buying baby stuff too early. They say it tempts fate. Well, fate can take care of itself. Babies can't.
I now know why my mum's given you some shifts, so she can bend my ear non-stop about weddings.
Yeah, but it is exciting.
Oh, nothing much will change. Everyone will get drunk, someone will have a fight, someone will cop off, and then we'll be back to normal.
You and Marlon are a lovely couple.
Yeah, but having a bit of paper won't change that, will it? I mean, look at you and Terry.
Oh, thanks a lot, Donna. No, just talking about you.
Nothing good, I hope. Have you got yesterday's courier?
I got today's.
Well, yesterday's will do, and then I won't have to pay for it.
Ooh, that's the big spenders, eh?
I'll look after the pennies and all that. And we're going to need every one of them if we're going to get on the much-vaunted property ladder.
What?
Well, you know, let's face it, we're going to need our own place, aren't we? I mean, you know, we can't be getting up for brekkie from a connubial night's bliss with Paddy Kirk sat there in his boxers scratching himself.
Oh, enough to put anyone off the crunchy nuts.
You're not kidding, especially if one of his bits pops out to say, "Good morning."
You know, Steph, sometimes it seems as if you deliberately deny yourself the chance of happiness.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
Well, at one time, I thought you and Rodney were ideally matched.
Rodney? Oh, don't make me laugh.
He's a decent man.
Rodney is a charmer, a spiv. He ain't a patch on Adam.
So why have things gone wrong between you?
Do you really want to know? Because I think Adam is too good for me.
Well, he certainly doesn't think so.
Yeah, but I know so.
Well, how do you feel about him?
Oh, what difference does that make,
Makes
Dad?
all the difference in the world.
If you really want to know how I feel, I feel frightened.
What, of Adam?
No, of me. Look what happens to everybody in my life I care about. You, Shelley, Tricia. They all get hurt. Why would I want to inflict me on anybody?
But if you're aware of that, you can break the cycle.
You sound like a probation officer. I'm trying to break the cycle, Dad. The only way I know how. By not getting involved with anyone.
Hello? Mrs. Betty Eggleton is not available. Please leave a message after the pip. Oh, unless you're selling summat.
Sorry I keep missing you, Betty. It's only Kathy. I've got some news, so you better sit down. Seth's coming home for his 80th birthday. Seth wanted it to be a surprise, but...
suppose it is, love. Oh, come here, I'm all of it. Shake. Oh, give us a drop of sherry, love. Give us all one. Oh.
Are you all right, Betty?
Oh, I suppose I must be, but it's a bolt out of the blue.
He always was one for surprises.
You're not kidding. It's not even his 80th birthday. She's 79.
Well, now you can give him a surprise.
I'll give him a piece of my mind.
Hey, we'll give him a surprise party.
Yes, that's a splendid idea.
Yeah, that'll wipe the toothless grin off his old fizzog.
Emily! I'm sorry if Nicola was a bit... It's Laurel's wedding. She's getting very vicarious.
I couldn't care less what she's doing. She's just a sad, rejected woman.
Yeah.
I didn't mean you. Is it true that you're going to be Laurel's bridesmaid?
Well, not just me. There's little Gabby and Nicola.
It's only I wanted you to be mine.
Ashley and Laurel, they're a lovely couple, and it was a privilege to be asked. See ya.
I'll bet he's drunk Australia dry.
Oh, more than likely, he has, love.
It'd be lovely to see Kathy again, too.
Kathy? Is Kathy coming up?
Yeah, she's fetching Seth back.
Who's Kathy?
Oh, she's lovely, Kathy.
Who is she?
You were quite taken with her, weren't you, Sam?
Seeming quite taken with her.
How do I know?
Oh, was she your girlfriend?
No, she was too good for me.
Oh, meaning I'm not.
She had lovely blonde hair like Louise and a great big smile.
Did you love her?
Yeah, I still do. Do you know why?
I'm not sure I want to.
I'll tell you, because she never once said I was thick or laughed at me. And she taught me to read.
Did she?
Yeah, and I weren't a kid. You'll like her, Alice.
I'm not sure I was.
And she'll like you and that. She'll reckon you're the bee's knees. Like I do.
See? Gonna have to have the party now.
Is it all right if I go on my break? I'll nip a see TJ.
Yeah.
All right?
Of course. Did you and Terry get excited when you got a place together?
Yeah, we both did. Even though it was courtesy of Chris Tate. Well, I'm certainly glad I've got it now, where I'd still be in some cruddy rented place.
Yeah, but you travelled first before you settled down. Lived in Spain. I mean, even now you go and see your brother there.
Yeah, I'd crack up if I didn't.
I've been nowhere. Seen nothing.
I know a lot of girls that'd kill for what you're getting. A lovely bloke, a nice little place of your own.
I mean, you would.
And anyway, you and Marlon can travel.
Oh, I can't see that with what me and him earn if we've got a mortgage.
Shall I tell you what I've learned? And it didn't come from makeover shows and holiday programmes. You can't have everything, nobody can.
If we were millionaires, we could.
What, like the Kings? Didn't get Max very far, did it? You've got to work out what's most important to you. And for me, it's TJ, so I'll see you later.
Well, what was all that about earlier? I was just doing some business. I was earning a crust. Not something you'd know much about.
You don't know the half of it.
No, I don't want to either.
Yeah, and Seth taught me even more than Kathy.
Well, he would do.
But he knows more about poaching than my dad. My dad calls him the governor.
Yes, a good job your dad and he weren't in league when I was manager at home farm.
Any chance of a beer?
Oh, hold your water. Trying to make arrangements here.
Oh, wouldn't they serve you? I don't blame them.
Listen, you're hardly the one to go getting all self-righteous. You haven't been working for Eric Pollard for long, but you got the art of schmoozing off to a T.
I was trying to sell curtains.
By stringing me along.
Did I ever mention curtains one single time?
You were just ingratiating yourself.
Oh, you daft prat. I was with you because... Forget it.
No, go on.
Because I thought you were a laugh. I liked you.
Yeah, well, who can blame you?
Oh, you've just made a big mistake. Go on, get lost.
Oh, Bob, I hope your pint pudding arm's in order.
What? I got pork pints for England, mate.
Yeah, well, it's as well, 'cause Seth's coming back.
Never. Yeah. Honest, or when?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I shall have to polish up his pint pot.
And his plaque.
Oh, you know what that means, though, Betty?
Yeah, I'm going to have to hide my housekeeping money.
Yeah, and give your fancy man the elbow. Well, what's Seth going to think if he finds Alan with his feet under the table, enjoying all those little home comforts?
I do assure you that Betty and I have observed every precaution.
Give over, you daft ape. You're not suave enough for me.
Yes, you're probably right, Betty. I couldn't compete with Seth Armstrong.
Nobody can.
Good. I've got your bill ready for you.
Thanks.
There we are.
What have you done?
It's nothing.
Let me take a look.
I told you it's nothing.
Sit down and let me take a look at it.
What's so special about Seth Armstrong, anyway?
He's lovely.
He's a scrounger. He's probably only coming back because he knows I get free drinks.
Him and Betty were very good to me when I first arrived. He took me in.
I'd sooner sleep with her.
Hey. Oh, aren't you going to ask me how the house hunting went, Polly? Better not. 200k for a twee little pigsty near Skipdale.
Oh, well, there's it then.
Disappointed?
Yeah, I'm gutted.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, we'll get something eventually. You'll never guess what I've arranged for the wedding.
What's that, my little pigeon?
Doves.
Pardon?
I've ordered doves, a whole flock of them.
Oh. What do they do? Do they perform or something?
They're a symbol of our love, of the peace and harmony that will be our life together.
Ah. They come with a guarantee?
No, I'd never have doves at a wedding. They're dead common. And they poop on everything in sight.
Maybe livestock's not such a great idea.
Whose side are you on?
After all, I already have my own little turtle dove.
Ooh, it could do with a couple of stitches.
It was my own silly fault. I was cleaning a mirror and I dropped it.
How's it come to this?
I told you I was cleaning a mirror.
You and me.
Don't start
I'm not starting anything, Steph.
Look, just clean it up, will you?
I don't like seeing people hurt.
You'd be out of work if they didn't.
Don't be so ruddy flippant. I don't like seeing you unhappy. And before you say you don't want my pity, you won't get it. The fact of the matter is, you and I have been happy together. And if I go now, you won't be happy, and I'm damn sure I won't.
I'm making him his favourite. Oh. Tater ash with a crust on top.
I don't really staying in the B&B again. Steph's bound to be in a state with Adam gone.
Well, what are you going there for?
Well, it's Hobson's choice, really. I do own the place. Most of my friends live close by.
You're not taking any notice of what Bob was saying, are you? You and me were fratting.
Oh, no, of course not. But, I mean, you and Seth, you want some time together.
Oh, listen, Alan. I can't wait to see the old beggar, but, well, him and me are hardly likely to be cavorting about like young marrieds, are we? Oh, no. If he runs true to form, after he's settled in, he'll have a good breakfast, then he'll be over at the Woolly, early doors, and then he'll be lying on his back in a field somewhere, watching a red kite circle round. Oh, I'll fish him with Zach.
Well, after all that's happened with Steph and with Shelley, I don't think I could have kept going if you hadn't taken me in.
I'll let you into a secret, love. I don't think I could have kept going without Seth if you hadn't have moved in.
I know you can't wait to see the back of me.
No, when have I ever said that?
Your bags are packed, it says it all.
Well, you were hardly clutching at my ankles.
No, and I won't either. If you did decide to stay, I can't promise that it'll be anything more than it is.
No. I'm sorry for being pushy. I can stay then.
I can't really refuse a paying guest. My dad's accountants would go ape.
And you won't change your mind again?
Will you?
There. Good as new.
Yeah, that's better. Everything is much better.
Yeah. It is, isn't it?